So I was somewhat upset this week because I somewhat like always feel like people leave, but I had a realization. I had two realizations. The first one, thinking that people are leaving you is kind of a selfish way of thinking, and it keeps you stuck. Instead, I started to think like people go when they decide they're ready to go. And sometimes it really doesn't have anything to do with you. Like, a lot of times it has less to do with you than you think. You might, like, to be realistic, you might play a factor in the sense of, like, they just don't want to talk or they just don't want to be around you. But even that in itself is a valid reason, no matter how much you may hurt. And I came to this conclusion because I started to think about how I communicate with people. And I don't feel like I don't just like leave people. But I can certainly get behind the idea of like not communicating fast enough. And somebody did teach me that communication is a form of respect. Honestly, I agree. Because if you're trying to get something done, you communicate. Like, you communicate. So if you aren't communicating, and this is where it gets tricky, right? Just because you aren't communicating, it doesn't automatically mean that like you don't want to get it done. They're just not communicating. This is like kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to talk it out loud, but it's like, just because they aren't communicating, I don't have to form a whole thing. Or just because like either they decided to go, or they just have their own thing going on, that's not automatically a bad thing for me. But I do think that with somebody that has been told, they have a big heart, one thing that I am learning is that I always say it, but this year has reinforced it. Like, it's okay to make your own choices. It doesn't really matter, like, how it's not like it doesn't matter how it affects people, but, like, you genuinely have to think about, like, how it affects you. And if it doesn't affect you in a positive way, you have every right to change your circumstances. I think that's what I'm continuing to do and continuing to reinforce in my head. Like, it's okay to act accordingly. You don't have a checklist or have to seem like you are a certain way. Like, you don't have to do that. And that's low-key directly related to people pleasing and stuff. Low-key. I'm really not doing much today. So I was gonna vlog, but I also realized I've always wanted like a little video diary. So I can't believe I'm actually gonna be posting these. I vlog anyway, so. But yeah, this is gonna be cool to see a few months from now. Today, it's really nothing crazy. Always topicals, House Labs concealer, MAC color corrector. I didn't put a lot, obviously you can still see certain spots on my face, but I just want it to look as natural as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna try and have the best day ever. Hope you also have the best day